What's the hardest thing for you during this season of sheltering in place? What's the most difficult thing for you during this season of coronavirus, an unprecedented time? Maybe you're missing family and friends. Maybe you are missing community or church or music or concerts, or you're missing being out in the world. Whatever it might be, it's hard. And yet at the same time, we also have an unprecedented time when we can sit and reflect upon what we want the future to be for each of us individually. And to that end, I commend to you this book by Greg McKeown entitled Essentialism. Essentialism helps us discern the choices that are right for us in our particular stage of life. I had to do that for myself recently, and it's hard, but it feels so liberating, so freeing. Allow me to read a passage that he writes quoting Peter Drucker, and he says this: "In a few hundred years, when the history of our time will be written from a long-term perspective, it is likely that the most important event historians will see is not technology, not the internet, not e-commerce. It is an unprecedented change in the human condition. For the first time, literally, substantial and rapidly growing numbers of people have choices. For the first time, they will have to manage themselves, and society is totally unprepared for that." You know, sometimes our lives run at such a rapid pace that we can't sit back and reflect on what those choices should be. And now we have a sheltering in place time when we can reflect on those things. So maybe this is a time for you to make different choices. And to that end, if you need a coach to help you along, send me an email. We can work through it together. How will you use this time for your advantage?